Most people consider Paideia to be a rehabilitation center for curing conservatism. After all, Paideia is the epicenter of Blue Atlanta, and the school's reputation as a hotbed of liberalism is well known and well deserved. However, I prefer a broader definition of liberalism as it applies to my experience here, a definition that embraces idealism, inspiration, and free thinking. Some of my best memories from my time at Paideia were from junior high. I did not have the burden of hours of homework, the pressure of college applications, or the headache of social complexities. We had a lot of free time on our hands back then, maybe too much. When we got sick of basketball, our minds began to wander to politics. We spent lots of time in political debate, following current events, and taking an interest in the world beyond the junior high green. As we began to become more involved in politics, we decided to create a club for the conservatives at Paideia. There were 3 of us. I began my foray into politics on the first class political forum, a sort of chat room set up on the school email system, posting my opinions and arguing with other students about current events. I really put myself out there, and today I still continue to hear from teachers who remember my posts. Most people found my postings amusing, although I wasn't kidding. To me, the forum was the sole venue at Paideia for my political views. Our group expanded. We grew to 4. We began looking for ways to develop Paideia's political debate scene. I turned to a few friends, my homeroom teachers, and Shay Cowles, my science teacher, for assistance in creating a new Republican political club. We printed out posters and distributed them all over the junior high, letting people know that the Republican Club would be meeting Friday lunch under the back stairwell. The Republican Club was not the most popular organization in the junior high. Sometimes I would find club posters in trash cans, sinks, and urinals. Nonetheless, word of our meetings got out. The stairwell proved to be a poor place to host them, and Che graciously offered his classroom as our new headquarters. Some of my classmates, being junior high students, thought that there should be rules against starting a Republican club. However, they were probably just a vocal minority. I was very thankful to have Che, Oman Frame, and Martha Caldwell's support of my effort in defense of our right to gather and discuss politics, no matter who disagreed with us. A few weeks went by, and we had a good crowd coming to each meeting. Most to participate in the discussion, but some for the free candy. Although the Republican Club began as just that, a club intended to be a haven for Paideia conservatives, offering us 1 lunch a week to indulge in our opinions, it soon had members from all different perspectives. It doesn't make sense to discuss current events and political views only with those who agree with you. So I was excited that our group diversified, and by high school developed into a new organization, the Politics Club. Paideia teachers have a strong desire to help students broaden their perspectives, formulate their own opinions, and speak their minds freely. My teachers have given me new ways with which to view the world, make judgments, and formulate opinions. For example, in junior high, in a class called Race, Class, and Gender, we examined the history of inequality in order to understand its origin, as well as how and why it affects all of us today. My teachers taught us why certain government organizations and laws are necessary to protect the freedom of those who would otherwise be treated unfairly. This class had a profound impact in broadening my mind and shaping my viewpoint. Other classes expanded my perception in different ways. In economics, for example, Brett Hardin introduced me to a distinctive perspective for viewing socioeconomic issues related to class. And in Sarah Schiff's English class, called Multicultural Encounters, we read stories about the plight of minorities in the United States. These and other classes helped me wrestle with issues and re-examine my ideological stance. In high school, I co-chaired the Politics Club with Alex Gazmararian, who was both my good friend and a bedwetting liberal. We set up shop in Gregory Mancini's room and became more organized, with weekly debates and presentations on current events, as well as a variety of hot topics. An important evolution from the former Republican Club is that the members have become more interested in listening to and respecting others' positions. It being Paideia, as more people showed up, much to my dismay, the club became crowded with liberals. No matter how many liberals in the room, I am still very comfortable being one of the few conservatives willing to profess my opinions. I am proud to be able to say this after 13 years at the school. I thank my teachers for helping me approach issues with an open mind, with a healthy respect for those of differing opinions, and a willingness to search for common ground, politically, socially, and economically. Paideia has always felt like an inviting and safe forum for sharing ideas. I can tell most teachers here don't agree with my conservative positions. Nonetheless, they still have fostered my intellectual growth. For so many of us, Paideia is our second home, and our teachers our second family. For me, it has also been a safe intellectual home, and for that, I will always be grateful. Thank you.